This week, nearly 50 leaders from African nations converge on Washington, D.C. for the first ever U.S.-Africa Summit. The White House says the goal of the event is to animate U.S. engagement on the continent. CCTV's Jessica Stone reports.
For many Americans, Africa is a continent far away, full of images like these: poverty, hunger, political refugees, and a need for foreign aid. But former U.S. diplomat to Africa Todd Moss warns those are the pictures of the past.
The United States now has greater national security interests in Africa than ever before, and there are greater economic opportunities in Africa for American investors than ever before.
The U.S. has more competition than ever. Nations from Turkey to Malaysia, India to China are investing at a rapid pace in infrastructure, schools, and banking. Aubrey Ruby spent 8 years trying to help American companies invest in Africa.
Unfortunately, there's been a lack of interest for the last 10 years from American companies, except for the major ones who have done business there for some time, like Coca-Cola.
The Africans turn to the West for their security issues more than turning to China. That differs from when it comes to economics.
Because increasingly they're turning to China for their economics.
Yes, increasingly they are. And it's also because there is more energy on the Chinese side.
Top U.S. officials want the first U.S.-Africa Leader Summit to change that dynamic.
We're all working flat out to make this summit a great success.
But U.S. President Barack Obama won't be meeting one-on-one with any African leader, in contrast to what leaders from China and other nations have offered.
We do risk them lowering the U.S. in their eyes as a partner, but from my experience, that is not anything new.
Moss says American companies also lack the support that other businesses get from their host governments.
Just to give you an example, the Chinese Export-Import Bank is many, many times larger than the U.S. Export-Import Bank. And so that can, in certain circumstances, put U.S. companies at a disadvantage.
The U.S. is focused on building on a program announced by President Barack Obama last summer to attract private investment to power generation in sub-Saharan Africa. And a whole day of the upcoming summit will be dedicated to business development, at a time when the African middle class is becoming a key consumer market.
We're seeing this once-in-a-lifetime transition of people that are buying their first television, the first refrigerator, the first car in the family. And that explosion in income and in demand is going to create a tremendous amount of opportunity in consumer goods, in energy, and in services.
Jessica Stone, CCTV, Washington.